And Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Boston Celtics. So with Harden on the bench, this is who Scott Brooks has out there. They've got Jackson. Nick Collison out there with Ibaka. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. And here's Tatum for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And here's Westbrook. Kicks it to Jackson. Collison with a screen on Brogdon. Ibaka finds Durant. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Brown. KD against Tatum. Williams. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kevin Durant.
Is such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
And Williams drops them both. For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to the Timberwolves. Westbrook with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Outside Tatum. That shot no good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Scott Brooks. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Brogdon. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Williams, a screen on Westbrook. And Brogdon, here we go.
You can see that this coaching staff trusts Malcolm Brogdon's ability to make the right decision. Nice pick and roll play right there.
Jackson kicks to Westbrook. Collison with a screen on Brown. KD, that's for 2. 6 to shoot. Westbrook with it. Brogdon picks him up, and it's sent back by Horford. They retain possession.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Brogdon finds Williams. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Malcolm Brogdon just so savvy. He's got size, strength, and vision. Nicely done.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Austin making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Horford. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Brown. James Harden, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Fisher comes in for Jackson. Brogdon against Fisher. The dish to Harden. Collison with a screen on Tatum. Westbrook scanning the floor. A shot by Harden. Wide open. Connects from three-point range.
Well, Russ making the great read. Outstanding work, understanding the floor and finding his open teammate.
Outside Tatum. Three-pointer. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Westbrook. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Over Smart. Westbrook, no good.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Got that one up quick.
There's so much confidence right now with Malcolm Brogdon. The catch and shoot, so pretty.
We've got 1:08 left here in the first quarter. Harden finds Ibaka. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. And here's Harden for 3. Rebound by Williams.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Now here's Brogdon. He has 5. And the call will be against Nick Collison. That is his first foul of the game. There's 42 seconds left in the first. And Brogdon, here we go. Shot clock at 5. Smart misses. Thunder trailing by 6. Fisher, the pass to Westbrook. Harden with it. A 3-ball. Knocks down the 3-ball. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
I mean, we've come to expect this from James Harden. The ability to strike quickly from beyond the three-point line is just special.
Williams, a screen on Fisher. Outside Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Harden outside, fires the 3, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so the first quarter is in the books. Celtics.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics Youth team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
The guard spots filled by Brogdon and Smart. The 2 Williams are the 4 and the 5. And it's Tatum in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Boston 5. Here's Fisher. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Brogdon kicks to Williams. Off target from three-point range. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Thunder. It's a 5-point game from outside the arc. Fisher can't hit. Now here's Brogdon. He has 5. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Passes to Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
And Williams drops them both. Thunder trailing by 7. And the pass to Cook. And here's KD for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. KD's got 6.
The ability to be ready to rise and fire in that situation is so important. Kevin Durant, no doubt.
Smart with this screen on Fisher. Outside, Smart. Williams trying to break free. And Smart the bucket on the assist from Brogdon. Smart's got his first basket of the night. Harden kicks to KD. No good on the 3. Celtics leading by 6. Williams, a screen on Fisher. Brogdon the pass to Williams. And they recover it. Brogdon finds Williams. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
Harden against Smart. Perkins with a screen on Smart. Trains it from beyond the arc. Harden's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Versatile, relentless. James Harden so tough to slow down.
There's a screen by Williams. And stolen by Fisher. And now Durant running the floor, galloping all by himself.
Boy, Kevin Durant, an absolute nightmare in transition. Combined size, speed, great scoring ability. Look out.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. Brown is checked in for the Celtics. Light comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. The Celtics with the lead. Now White. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Brown with a screen on Fisher. Boston needs to get off a shot. Jaylen Brown, and that's good. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Jaylen Brown has proven himself a legit three-point threat. Now you've got to step out even farther. That's a big-time deep ball.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
1:30 left to play here in the second quarter. Smart passes to Williams, and it's Durant with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Perkins with the screen for Harden. Williams with the block, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Fisher.
Oof, ugly second quarter for him, and now I think he's starting to really force the issue.
White with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. A shot by Williams, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Outside, KD. Perkins with a screen on Williams. Durant for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. KD's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Thunder. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. White the pass to Williams. Stolen by Harden. Feeds to Fisher. Pass to Cook. Here's Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Smart.
James Harden is just so good at drawing contact and getting himself to the charity stripe. It has been a specialty of his over the years.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead. Clearly a foul.
For Boston, they have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far.
And they've been controlling the glass. I mean, going all out.
Okay, let's take a moment now to celebrate our. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So with Harden on the bench, this is who Scott Brooks has out there. We've got Russell Westbrook, Nick Collison out there with Durant. Then there's Reggie Jackson, and it's Ibaka in at the 5 down low. And here is KD following Jaylen Brown's 3. Jackson passes to Ibaka. Right side Westbrook. Elbow shot is on the way. And that one hits back iron.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Tatum. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Back to Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
How about the confidence from this young gun? Jason Tatum's length is tough to deal with inside, guys.
Celtics have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
Now here's Westbrook. No points in the game yet for him. Open and close and nails it.
You know the game plan is to try to keep Russell Westbrook out of the paint. The guy is consistently there over the course of his career. Nice interior finish.
Here's Brogdon. He has 5. Outside, Tatum shoots the 3. And they'll get another chance. Outside to Brogdon. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Brown against Westbrook. And it's Brown missing.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Brogdon against Jackson. KD passes to Ibaka. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. The wide open look for Durant. That 3 off the mark. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Outside, Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's Jackson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Collison. Outside Westbrook. Collison with a screen on Brown. Westbrook. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Horford. The Thunder have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And some changes here for the Celtics. Grant Williams is checked in for Williams. Smart comes in for Jason Tatum. And Derek White subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Then for the Thunder, Kendrick Perkins is checked in for Ibaka. And it's James Harden in for Reggie Jackson. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Thunder. Fisher comes in for Kevin Durant. Celtics leading by 5. Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
White against Fisher. And White kicks to Horford. White trying to get open. That's good from Horford on the assist by White. Horford's got his second basket of the night.
Well, this is just another way that Al Horford can beat you. He has turned himself into a quality three-point shooter.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first free throw is good. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Austin with the ball. 6-point lead. White looking around. And he converts the layup.
You know, I've got to say, defensively, the effort simply hasn't been there this half. They've got to pick up their energy.
And here are the Thunder now. Harden outside. Ibaka sets the pick for Harden. And that one's good from Fisher. Fisher's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And that southpaw stroke of Fisher, especially lethal from these corner spots.
Outside Williams. Ball's knocked loose. Westbrook with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's Fisher. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Smart. Boston leading by 5. 40 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Horford. The three-pointer, no good. And so here is Oklahoma City. Here's Fisher. Harden outside. From 8. Jump shot is good that time. Now just a 3-point Celtic lead.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Outside, Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
Well, Al Horford does not mind sending a message now and then. How about that easy flush?
Here's Ibaka, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his third assist on the night. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Celtics out in front, leading by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Down in the front court along with Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with White. And it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Boston 5. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Drops in the tray.
This shooting stroke of Jason Tatum is elite, so it matters not if he's creating his own off the dribble, or in this case, just rising and firing off the catch.
And here's Harden for 3, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line.
And so Tatum nails them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Harden can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside Tatum. And he elevates with a slam dunk right over Kendrick Perkins.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Harden against Smart. The kick out to Westbrook.
And really, after that strong first half, he has been in quite the tailspin.
We know this about Serge Ibaka. This guy is a strong presence on the offensive glass. If you don't check him out, you're going to get hurt.
Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Outside Westbrook. The tray hits the three-point bomb.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
White setting the pick for Tatum. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Well, Jason Tatum, in a big moment, he is unafraid.
Here's Ibaka. Perkins trying to break loose. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to 2 as they get the bucket from Serge Ibaka.
How about the experience that Ibaka brings? He's able to be comfortable in any situation.
Quite a screen on Ibaka. Here's Tatum. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A-game on that side of the ball.
Our timeout called by Oklahoma City. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I was able to listen in on what Scott Brooks had to say to his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Misses the layup. Under trailing by 4. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Perkins, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by. Tatum looking around. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven that over stretches of a game, he can take over with his scoring ability.
Outside Westbrook. And Horford pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 4-point game. Tatum draws the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Harden against Horford. Passes it to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Tatum.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
Here's Westbrook. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
Wow. You know the ball is going in when Russell Westbrook steps into these moments. Just so adept at hitting big shots.
And he commits the intentional foul. It's the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Boy, guys, what extraordinary growth Jaylen Brown in the course of his young career. Tighter handle, consistency from deep. This guy is serious about his craft, and it's paying dividends.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
This guy is not only incredibly talented, but Russell Westbrook has been a tireless worker, almost obsessive in improving his craft.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. There's 31 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Near the 3-point line, it's Westbrook. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
There isn't a person in the gym who didn't know Westbrook was taking and making that shot.
And an intentional foul right there.
Fifth personal foul. 15 foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for 2.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
Here's Westbrook, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Garrett White. Third personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for the
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the gap to 7. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Brown. He kicks it to Tatum. Back to Brown. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah.